Leo, me little lions, how you doing? So don't forget, before we start, you can watch this as a Leo or an Aquarian, because we look at 8. And Leo's major arcana card is 8, and so is Aquarius. So you can watch both readings and see if you get similarities to the kings and the queens that are also elements. Okay, so let's see what Leo has coming up for the month of February. So I'm working like a dog or a cat. Might be looking to buy a dog or a cat, or someone really wants an animal here. But I'm also hearing like I'm trying to pick up extra shifts, and workload is just getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Okay. Also maybe trying to lose weight, someone here, because this is kind of like working out. Okay, if you look, this is like... Ugh. So some of you might be trying to work out, or your partner is working out. We can work it out. Stevie Wonder. Life is pretty short, but there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. No, it's Beatles, right? Anyway, let's see. Leo for February 2023, please. So you got single Pringle all day long, looking after my health. If you're not single and you're actually with someone, there's just health concerns here. Like I'm looking after my own health, my own well-being. If you're if you're like in a relationship, it's just like a lot of healthy eating, a lot of healthy living. If you are single, okay, someone just wants to stay single, okay, because they're enjoying life, okay. This is where I feel better each and every single day. Am I feeling better? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Okay, so yeah, someone here just wants to stay single, and they're just more concerned about family and living their life of whatever it is. Knight of Pentacles can be someone that enjoys the finer things in life, fine wine, fine dining, all of that sort of stuff, and that's just kind of what I like here. So I feel better being single, not having to deal with other people's burdens here. Let's see. I think we had a card turn over there, Leo. Leo for February, please. Leo for February. Any messages for Leo for February 2023? So we've got the Three of Wands, Pisces, placement somewhere, and the Magician in reverse, yeah. So it's still, X marks the spot. Someone's still dealing with an X energy here, possibly, and I'm unable to move away from the person because they keep manipulating me here. To go back into a cycle again and do the same thing, like manifest the same, manifest the same, manifest the same, manifest the same. Okay, so it's someone that's single that's possibly just dealing with a person that's constantly the same all the time. Like there's no change. Like it's just exactly as it was before. Okay, so no change in the circumstance. So if you guys are kind of like, or a gynecologist or a psychologist, something to do with mental health maybe, but like, you know, if you guys are like, okay, I watch tarot to see if there's any change, no, there isn't. Okay, so like, you know, if you want to speak to someone or talk to someone, someone has to do that, because there is no change. Some of you, there is no money is also what I'm hearing. There's no spare money. I don't have any spare change. Okay, I don't know if that's to do with a homeless or something. Or am I going to be homeless, or am I homeless? I'm also hearing, am I hopeless? Nobody's hopeless. Hopelessly devoted. Devi, what do you call it? Leo, Virgo is normally my hopelessly devoted and loyal energy. Some of you are just loyal to the wrong energy, or the name Laura. Let's see, remaining loyal to the wrong person that's never loyal to the other one. Leo for February. You get word of mouth by someone. You'll probably be a restraining order. These are just people that work from home also, okay, frustrated and bored at home. I don't know why someone's reaching out to the Magician in reverse, because that normally means someone where it isn't fair, okay. It could be an affair, could be Libra energy, okay, because I'm picking up, you know, an energy of like, do you want to start again? Do you want to go through this again? Like, do you want to pick up where we left off? You know, because it might be where it could be a friend or someone, okay? But like, it's like this, do you want to pick up where we left off? Because this is like, it didn't take off. Nothing happened. Nothing came of the connection. And it's just kind of like maybe getting word of someone, do you want to pick up from where we left off here? It's kind of like a rerun, if you like, watching a film, and then you kind of like, right, I'm sitting down. Do you want to pick up where we left off before? Right, a bit like that. Now, it could be some sort of like ship itself. Just don't think it's a relationship here. Leo, what's Leo got coming up for February? Now, obviously, Leo, if you're in relationships, don't look at the reading for a relationship, because I'm definitely picking up on people, pinky and perky. Someone that's very pink or likes pink. But like single all day long. But the star is an 8 energy, and so is this, of like needing to get out and look forward to the future. Okay, I'm looking for someone in the future. So some of you are single that, I don't know, are you looking for someone or not? Yeah. Is it something to do around a Pisces and not? Let's see. Leo. What's going on with Leo through February, please, for Leo? For February, 4 of Cups. It's very odd. I'm not picking up on any signs of a relationship for you guys. Now, when I do Aquarian reading, watch Aquarius reading if it seems to relate. Or a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. But why do we have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter? It doesn't mean that each story relates to a different one when you watch that. It means that you can take out good parts and bad parts from those parts of a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter reading, and then take the good bits out and the bad bits and watch them all and think, oh, okay, I've got my story now because I've watched all of my signs and I kind of know what it's relating to, okay? So you can watch them all and then just put the story together as one story. But at the moment, the story that I've got here for a Leo is single, all day long single. Not interested in a relationship, okay, at all. Like, I'm really not looking for a relationship. Eight of Cups can be someone that maybe considers reaching out, and if they do, they basically get told no and then they leave. So they're kind of like, oh, I'm just going to reach out, see if you wanted to speak or talk or go into a relationship, and the person says no, and then the person leaves after they find out the answer is no. Because this is either we go forward together into something or we don't go at all. Okay, so what's that? We either go together or we don't go at all. Is that as a family? We either all go together as a family or we don't go at all. Oh, I don't know what that message is, if that's relating to anybody, if it be travel or anything, but I'm hearing we either all go together or we don't go at all. It's like I don't want to leave anybody behind. So we're all either on the same page or we're not. But if everybody doesn't come, none of us go. So is it like where someone's organising something that's coming up for your month and someone says, if you're not coming, then I'm not going on my own? Here. Don't know, but now I'm hearing, if you're not going to come, I'll just go on my own. If your name's not Dan or Danielle, but if your name's not down, you're not coming in. Like, your name must be down on a list for you to get in on something. I don't know what that's relating to as a message, Leo. Sorry, hold on. If your name isn't down on a list, you can't get in. So are you trying to get in with someone or get on with someone, but you just can't seem to do that and you can't seem to get on the same page? Or is it a wedding? Because I'm hearing page, wedding, boy, page, boy, and I'm trying to get on with my boy or my girl. Okay, so some of you, I think that here is something to do with around maybe separation and a child here, like children. Okay, and like, I'm not leaving my children behind, like you're not having them. Well, no, you're not either. Well, I'm not leaving my kids behind. You're not going to take my kids off me. There's something here of a message that someone is going through of like, if they're not coming, I'm not going. It seems like maybe an ex-husband or a wife here is saying that they want to go somewhere. Okay, like, you know, normally, like, can you look after the kids because I'm going away for a week or a month? And someone says, no, I haven't, you know, I can't look after your kids. Or someone's like, look, you know, I don't want to fucking, you know, I don't want to ask my ex-husband or wife permission for me to go somewhere. And I can't because I've got to look after my kids. It's something that's kind of going on around this energy of a message that if you don't come, I'm not going either. If you don't come with me, I'm not going. So someone could be really fighting for the attention of the children here, where they don't like the husband or the wife going. Because like I said, man, you can class whoever as a narc, it's, you know, it's your life. But like this magician in the reverse is quite daunting. It's not a very good card, or Dawn or Dan or Daniel. It's not a very good card to have, because it's someone that can be very like spiritually manipulative, or manipulating things to go in their own way. And until I get my own way, I'm going to manipulate you, unable to leave until I say so. Because this can be like divorce, because the magician is anything that's tangible. And it's kind of like, you're giving me fuck all to go off. You're not giving me anything to go off. You're not giving me a clue whether there's a relationship here or not. You're just not doing anything or saying anything. But for a lot of you, it might be where this workload is kind of picking up, and I'm single, but I'm just constantly and utterly dealing with my ex-husband or wife. Constantly, all the time. And we're fighting over the children and blah, 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 and we're trying to get separated, but my husband or my ex-wife keeps, like, trying to get things to get going in their own way. But this is like, no, I'm going to stand in your way so you can't have a new beginning. Like, I'm going to refuse to get divorced, or I'm going to drag out the divorce for as long as I fucking can so you can't have a new beginning. You can't move away. You can't go. You can't do this until I say so. And some of you are possibly dealing with that. And it takes up the majority of your energy and the majority of your time, where some of you here are not even considering a different relationship because you're constantly dealing with a past partner that keeps trying to manipulate things with fighting for the children, fighting for money, fighting for attention, or I'm also hearing Adam and the Ants. Stand and deliver, whoa, whoa, money all your life. Some of you could be eating liver, or it's a Chianti. What was his name? Hopkins? Anthony Hopkins. I think that came up in another reading. So anybody that's like Anthony, Ansfield, Mansfield, Marion, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, but like, or Hopkins, Hop, H, Hope, Libra, Life Path 2. Let's see. Leo. I don't know why, but I'm looking at this horse's head, and I just looked at it, and I picked up a sign of number 2. Like number 2 here for this horse's legs and head. So this could be a Libra or a Life Path 2 energy here involved somewhere of a 2. I'm also hearing chewy. Chewy? Chewy mooey. Mooey chewy. Chewy. Very chewy. Gristle? Fat? You might be on a Atkins diet, or a high, like me here, on a carnivore diet. Let's see. Leo. 7 of Wands, man. Y'all getting a very fucking strange reading. This is normally when I say the sense that makes none. Is it the Nun or Libra? Not making any sense. Like it... Because it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to like try to get you in, and then when you're in, you're out. And then like try to manipulate the situation back again, get turned down and says, oh, fuck that, then I'm not really bothered, and leave, and then get cut off wherever else I go. So it's kind of like people are just cutting people out left, right, and centre. So I don't give a fuck. Everybody's out. Like, I do this in my life. You know, you go from one instant and you think, fuck, this is getting, fucking life is getting crazy. You're out. You're fucking weird. You're just like batshit crazy. So you're out. And it's like, okay, I'll start moving forward again. And then, boom, oh, there you go. Another fucking narc somewhere in your life. And you're like, right, you're fucking out because you're doing my head in and all. Nobody seems to bring any goddamn clarity in my life. So I might as well be on my fucking own. Stay on my own. Here. Right here. Because I think like here is kind of like, oh, nice and relaxing. Then all of a sudden, bam. And you're like, well, fuck, I'm back at square one again. Here we go. Here we go. Every time do I start talking about boxing, does someone have to bring fucking Joe Lewis up? Or Joe, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. And I'm back again. And then here we go, Jen. And then you're like, okay, hello, bam. Yeah, you might as well piss off, dickhead, because you're not wanted either. Well, there's no need to get so fucking defensive. Well, I told you once before, and if I told you before, I told you again. Your answer's no. So why keep asking? Yeah, but I don't care about your feelings. Okay, good for you. Good for you. Whoever that is. Yeah, fucking cut them off. Like, well, I don't care what you want. Okay, it's not about what you want. It's about what we both want. And if I want you and you don't want me, then that's a no. Like I said, the famous three, very important to understand. One is a no. That means fuck. Okay, one is a yes. That means yes. Okay, 100% it means yes. The second one, maybe. Well, that kind of doesn't really mean yes or no, but it's like, well, maybe in the future. Maybe. But if someone says no, that's an individual fucking energy. It says what it does on the tin. There is no getting away from a no because you've had one, meaning your answer was no. Well, I just need to check back again. Is your answer no again? Yes, it is fucking no again. Like it was before. It's never going to be a yes. Sometimes people can actually test people and think, oh, what do you mean no? You know, did you mean yes? No, I didn't, fucking Dave. I didn't mean yes. I meant no. That's why I said no. That's what I meant. No. Who was that commented saying it feels like the Dumb and Dumber sketch? I forget what you said now, and it does relate to that Dumb and Dumber sketch. So you're saying there's a chance? You're like, no. Right? So what's my answer? No. So you're saying that there's a chance? No, I'm not saying there's a chance. I told you no. There isn't a chance. Okay. So that means there's a chance. Brilliant. Okay, I'll see you. Right. By the time you get back here, you might as well take your shit and fuck off because you're not coming back. Okay, because someone will end up just blocking someone completely. Like, go through all of their social media, block their name, block their email, block their Instagram, block their name off everything and just block them completely out so they can't. You know, sometimes you do have to get like that, guys. You know, if someone keeps hounding you down, your message could be, okay, how is this person communicating with you? And you're kind of like, well, I kind of keep him around just because I know, fuck them. You know, you're kind of like, well, you know, what, if they keep asking me out and I don't want them to, how do I stop that person from doing it? Block any kind of way that they can reach out to you and ask. You have to block that, unless they live next door and then you're fucked. And then you're going to have to put a restraining order on the person. Yeah, put a restraining order on them. See, I don't get people like that. You know, like me, I have no problem cutting people out of my life. It doesn't take me long to think, right, you're out. Like, you know, I got enough time and respect for myself to think that you're a lunatic and that you don't really offer much to me, so you're out. And I wouldn't think twice about it. Now, does that make me a narcissist or like I'm not concerned about other people's feelings? Fuck no. It means that I'm not a person that can be controlled, right? So, like, if you're offering me batshit craziness, well, then do batshit crazy over there, Dave, because you're out. And it's simple. Right? Well, to me, it comes easy. For some other people, it doesn't. They're like, oh, I don't know if I should be hurting people's feelings. And fuck them. Sorry, Leo, but, you know. So let's see. Leo. What's coming up for Leo, please? For February. So you got 4 Pentacles. There you go. Taking a leaf out of old Stevie's book here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Oh, God, you could have got on a life path 4 a Scorpio's nerves here, completely to the point where they're like, right, Dave, you're on your last biscuit here, son. I'm telling you now. Hey up, Trig, we're in here, you know what I mean? So, like, no, you're not. You're not. Oh, yes, oh, no, you're not. No, I told you once before, and if I told you before, I told you again. And I will repeat it if you like. I don't get on with you. Do you like me? No. No, I don't. Do you want me around you? No. No, I don't. No. You bother me. Do you like me? No. Right here. So, I mean, I've said that to a narcissist before when they've just completely and utterly spatted for God knows how long, and I couldn't help my tongue. The person actually said, you don't like me, do you? And I was like, no, I don't. I'm not going to lie. I don't like you. You don't bring anything but drama. You bring nothing but negativity, bitching, moaning and complaining. You've done nothing but do that for fucking years to the point where I actually don't like you. And I'm not going to say that I do. I actually don't. I don't think that you're a great person. I don't think that you're a nice person. I think that you're a fucking horrible one. And I'm sorry because I don't like saying that. But, you know, I got 3 placements of this motherfucker, of Scorpio and Aries. Because I have 4 stelliums. One of them being in Scorpios, 4 Scorpios and 4 Aries. So I have no problem in standing up for myself and saying, fuck, you're out. There's no equivocal answer to it. Okay, so like I said, you know, I don't know who you're dealing with, because this could be sibling energy. Majority of this message here, I believe, are for the people that are just single. And what they're doing is they're constantly having to fight with their ex-husband or a wife to cut them out, because this shouldn't be anybody new. If this is a new person, you shouldn't be going batshit crazy already. Because if it is, it's extremely fucking karmic. Okay, so this has got to be for the Leo or an Aquarian people out here that are constantly single, or just dealing with an ex that you got children with, and you're just fucking constantly and utterly just fighting for the attention of each other and not wanting each other, and but still having to deal with each other on a moderate scale. But you realise that you're both childish, because you end up acting childish while dealing with someone that is like a child. Okay, so you go down to their level, and they just provoke you even more, just to cut them off even more. So do you like this person? I don't think so. Now, for a lot of you who are going to hit the dislike and complain and fucking moan, well, I'm sure the person that you're thinking of isn't watching this reading, right? Right? So, you know, whatever you're dealing with, you know, because I can assure you, and I've told you this before, when you're either in control mode and you're trying to control your feelings, the other person will see you as controlling and narcissistic, because you're controlling your feelings away from another person's condition. They're conditioned to believe one way, so they're trying to control you to make you believe in something that you don't want to, and then you close down your feelings and yourself, where you both just realise that we're not fucking doing anything but controlling each other to not want what we both don't want. So it's about coming to terms with it and thinking we're on completely different planets. You know, I don't get on with you and you don't get on with me. I don't believe in what you do and you don't me either. So what's the point? Okay, so that's kind of what I've got for you at the moment. Now, things might turn around, because that's the only story I've got with the amount of cards that I've got. But I have to earn a living, Leo. So any like, share, comment, subscription, please make sure you don't miss that, because that really does help out the algorithm. And for anybody else also, before you go, please try to remain consistent when you're watching videos, instead of just coming on, say hi, and then go off and turn it off. Because it's the algorithm. It suffers if you come on and you watch a reading and you turn it off after a few seconds and then come back later, or turn it off and get bored. And, you know, try to remain consistent. Even if you put your phone in your pocket on with volume down, just let the video play right to the end, please. Okay, because it does help out the algorithm there. So where this goes, obviously, now is to the bronze, silver, and gold. Bronze is like $3 or $4. Okay, $3 or $4, and you get 2 monthlies within a week period, and we go through all the clarification of what it can be, and God knows what else over on the other side. If you want more than, because it's like $3 or $4, so you get like 24 readings within a month cycle. And then if you want more, which is all the weeklies and stuff like that, then you need to either go to the silver or the gold. But that's where all the readings are for whatever I do. This month, I may not be putting so many readings out for weeklies of different star signs, because the channel is just suffering worse. It gets worse, my channel. It doesn't ever really get better. So, yeah, it's up to people or what they want. But if you really do want to support me and some readings are not coming out, then you'll need to join Patreon in order to be a supporter. So thanks very much. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you over on Patreon.